Live from Charlotte East Smithfield on the campus of Lock Haven University. It is time for Lock Haven University Women's Lacrosse, the PSAC quarterfinals, as the number 4 seed Bald Eagles of Lock Haven, entering at 12-5 on the year, 8-4 in the PSAC, play host to the number 5 seed, the Rock of Slippery Rock. They come in at 13-4 on the year, also 8-4 in the PSAC. We welcome those of you listening via the Bear Country Sports Network, as well as those of you taking this broadcast in via the Havencast YouTube stream. I'm Jonathan Schwab. We'll hear from my broadcast partner, Zach Smith, later in the pregame. Lock Haven and Slippery Rock aiming for a spot in the PSAC semifinals Friday against Westchester at Westchester. For Lock Haven, they are trying to finish off the 2018 home schedule perfect on the Charlotte E. Smithfield turf. Slippery Rock looking for their first postseason win in the modern era of Slippery Rock women's lacrosse. They both got here via wins in their final regular season games. More important for Lock Haven than Slippery Rock, Lock Haven needed a win at Edinburgh in order to tie down a home playoff game. They did just that. A 17-3 demolition of Edinburgh on the road Saturday. Lock Haven led 5-3 early on, scored the game's final 12 goals to really put the screws to an overmatched opponent. What a day for Dana Lawless. 3 goals, 8 helpers for her. Alex O'Harick, 3 goals and an assist. Katie Costanza continuing what has been a prolific goal-scoring season for her as she tallied her 52nd, 53rd, and 54th on the year. Slippery Rock continued their outstanding season on the road with an 11-10 victory at Shippensburg on Saturday. The Rock using a 4-goal run in the second half to take the lead for good. They were led by Tori Penders, 4 goals for her. Brie Vade with 2 goals, 2 assists, and they have one of the best netminders in all of Division II women's lacrosse. Emily Bitka, 11 saves, a .524 save percentage. She comes in with the best save percentage in the country in all Division II at .565 this year. When we come back, we'll hear from Lock Haven head women's lacrosse coach Lindsay Reese. This is Lock Haven University Women's Lacrosse, presented by the Bear Country Sports Network and the Havencast YouTube stream.
Food and fun with friends and family when you go to Haywood's on the Green in Mill Hall. With a large bar and their big screen TVs, Haywood's is where you should go to catch the game with your buddies. Their spacious dining room and kids menu make them a family favorite too. Ask Haywood's about their special banquet menu for events in a ballroom capable of hosting parties up to 200 people. 570-748-8402, 748-8402 for reservations. Or check them out online, haywoodsotg.com, and on Facebook and Instagram. The Veterans Benefit Center, Bellefonte Avenue in downtown Lock Haven, serves any and all veterans and family members from any time period. The Veterans Benefit Center offers education and training, VA work study, transition assistance, and much more. For full information, visit their Bellefonte Avenue location in Lock Haven. The Veterans Benefit Center, combining 64 years of military service and 27 years of VA claims experience to assist you. Open Monday through Friday, 800 hours to 1700 hours. Call 570-748-5929 today.
The Bear Country 99.9.
The first time these two teams played this year, it was in late March. It was approximately 38 degrees outside. It is 83 degrees today. Bright sunshine, just a few white clouds overhead for the PSAC quarterfinals between Lock Haven and Slippery Rock. Jonathan Schwab, Zach Smith on the Bear Country Sports Network and the Havencast YouTube stream. Earlier this week, I sat down with Lock Haven head women's lacrosse coach Lindsay Reese to talk about the Edinburgh game and this upcoming postseason matchup with Slippery Rock. And I asked her what sparked the explosion in the Edinburgh game, 12 straight goals after a 5-3 start.
Oh, we had to get warmed up there in that first half. That is a long bus ride, and we took it that morning. We did not spend the night before. So, we were definitely a little rusty there at the beginning, but, called a timeout and talked, this isn't the way that we want to end our regular season. We know what we need to fix, and you need to make the adjustments, and they did just that. They came back out on fire and clearly took control of the game.
What was the significance for your group to be able to pitch a second half shutout?
Oh, it was awesome. They realized, the adjustments they needed to make. They did just that, and it was not just my starters, but we had more and more girls going in, some girls that haven't seen that much time this year, and they went in and they continued with that, and that is truly a team win. I'm so very proud of them for that.
I know one of your significant goals coming into the year was to be able to play in the postseason on Charlotte E. Smith Field. What did it mean when you knew on Saturday that you had clinched that?
It was amazing. That was one of our team goals, was to play on Charlotte as many times as possible. It's truly a special field. We obviously love to play at home, and very exciting that we're hosting this first round.
You have a lot of seniors, and those seniors got the national championship game experience when they were freshmen. They played in the postseason as sophomores. How does that experience benefit them heading into the 2018 playoffs?
That's definitely beneficial, that they have the experience, as freshmen to see, what it's all about, getting to that national championship game, taking it game by game, and then, having that experience playing their sophomore year in PSACs. They wanted to get back there, and, we were not content with how our season ended last year, and they wanted more for their senior year, and they did just that.
First meeting with Slippery Rock about 40 days and 40 degrees colder ago, your team controlled it. A 13-7 win, pretty reflective of the way the game was played, and one of the major reasons for the result, a 16-6 advantage in draws. What can you take in the draw circle from that first meeting that can translate into the second meeting?
Draw controls are huge this year, especially with the shot clock. There's more draws than ever, more goals scored. I think that the girls really have done a great job with that all season. Obviously, Alex being a big contributor with that, but even just on the circle, working together, and that's been a goal of ours all season. And, with this being our first PSAC game, Slippery Rock, and then hosting them here, we're hoping to have the same results.
You held them to just 7 goals, and they've been a terrific road team, especially all season long. What did you do well defensively in that first game?
We really worked on their tendencies, things that they like to look for. We did that again yesterday, and, watching film, and I think our girls are ready for the same thing, and just making sure that we're playing together, working together. They like to drive, so as long as we're working together defensively, there for the slides, we should have the same results.
On the other end, their goalkeeper, Emily Bitka, leads all of Division II and has already set an NCAA record with an NCAA Division II record with 100 ground balls on the year. She's extraordinarily aggressive. On the offensive side for you, how do you deal with her aggression?
We talked a lot about that at practice, got a lot of shots in yesterday. The girls are aware of it. They know she's going to come out of the crease. She plays really high on her crease. So knowing that and being prepared for that is going to be a huge thing. We took a lot of shots in our last game on Saturday, and we know that we won't be able to get away with that and have the same results if we don't move the goalie today. And just making sure that any ground ball that's outside the crease is a 50-50, and not to let her just charge out and grab it herself.
For your young kids you put out there, this is perhaps the first playoff experience for them at the collegiate level. What's your message to them?
Oh, enjoy it. Enjoy it, and and want this for the rest of your career. It is a very exciting moment. I remember my days as a player being here, and there's nothing like it, and to savor every moment because it goes by very, very fast.
Lock Haven University head women's lacrosse coach Lindsay Reese, thank you for your time today and all season long. Good luck this afternoon in the PSAC quarterfinals against Slippery Rock.
Thank you.
Lock Haven University women's lacrosse coach Lindsay Reese, thanks to her for her time in the pregame. Jonathan Schwab, welcoming my broadcast partner for this afternoon to the booth, Lock Haven University women's basketball assistant coach Zach Smith. Zach, you operate within a sport where teams in the division play one another twice every year. When you've seen an opponent once, like these two teams have played each other already in late March, what influence does that first meeting have on the second meeting?
John, we end up seeing these players over and over again throughout a season, and at least twice in the East. When you match up a second time with these type of players, you know their tendencies. You can almost throw the scout in the toilet because your players know the players that they're playing against, their tendencies, what they want to do on the field. And today you're going to see players who are familiar with each other. The weather isn't going to be an issue out here, and they're just going to go get after it in some PSAC lacrosse action.
Let's give you the starting lineups for each team, beginning with Lock Haven. Up front, Kate Hooper, Haley Killian, and in the midfield you've got Katie Costanza, Ashley Gockenauer, Braxton Redinger, Dana Wallace, and Alex O'Herrick. On the back line, Katie McDonough, Madison Eberly, Carly Gilbert, Emily Gearhart, and in goal, Lauren Marte, sporting a 10-4 record this season. Lindsay Reese, the Lock Haven head coach, a Lock Haven graduate, assisted by Lindsay Caprio and volunteer Shannon Bisnet. For Slippery Rock, up front, Bree Vaudet, joined by Francesca Lindelof, Kelly Munster, Aaron Brown. They will be accompanied by Tori Penders and Rachel Shaw. Also in the midfield is Cheyenne Toomer, Savannah Renner, and influence. The best player for Slippery Rock, Tia Torsha, the 5'7" redshirt junior from Pittsburgh. On defense, Raylan Wheat and Danny Porath. And in goal, Emily Bitka, one of the best goalkeepers in all of Division II. Kelsey Van Alstyne, the Slippery Rock head coach. She's assisted by Sarah Lamphere. When we come back, we'll have the opening draw of the PSAC quarterfinals. This is Lock Haven Women's Lacrosse, presented by the Bear Country Sports Network and the Havencast YouTube stream.
Dr. Jason Madigan at Sport and Spine Chiropractic Rehab, not just a chiropractor, but also a nationally certified strength and conditioning specialist. Sport and Spine Chiropractic Rehab, providing comprehensive evaluations and programs for musculoskeletal injuries, including post-surgical rehab, injury prevention programs, and strength and conditioning programs. 570-858-5645 or visit their Facebook page today for more information. Optimize your health and performance. 8 North Grove Street, Lock Haven. You and your child deserve the best, so choose Sugared Orthodontics, now open in their new location just off of the McElhatton exit of Route 220. Dr. Joe Sugared and Dr. Damian Mariano, a Jersey Shore native, have a new state-of-the-art office, and they want you to call now. 570-769-5082. Sugared Orthodontics, straightening teeth for both children and adults using today's techniques to assure success for less. Sugared Orthodontics, now open in McElhatton, 570-769-5082.
Lock Haven University. The Haven, an affordable, top-level education in the heart of Pennsylvania. Small class sizes and the courses you need to achieve your dreams. The perfect environment to turn your passion into real success in the real world. Lock Haven University. Follow your passion. Embrace your possibilities. We've got you covered.
Find out more at our new website, lockhaven.edu.
Bear Country 99.9.
Just about set to go in the PSAC quarterfinals. Lock Haven, the number 4 seed. Slippery Rock, the number 5 seed. Lock Haven leads the all-time series 32-3-1. The meeting earlier this year, the reason this game is in Lock Haven, as Lock Haven defeated Slippery Rock 13-7 back on March 20th. That gave Lock Haven the tiebreaker. That tiebreaker became critical in deciding where this game would be contested. The other quarterfinal ongoing at the exact same time. Number 6 seed Bloomsburg is at number 3 seed Mercyhurst. Lock Haven in the home whites with the crimson numerals, crimson lettering. Slippery Rock in the road, dark greens. Little Kelly green action with the white lettering, white numerals, and white trim. Lock Haven will be going from left to right on your internet screen or iPhone. Your officials, Mary Salucci, Terry Sacco, and Janice McGrath. Winner advances to the PSAC semifinals and keeps their NCAA regional hopes alive. Top 3 from the Atlantic region make it. Lock Haven number 5 as of today. Slippery Rock number 4. It'll be Alex O'Herrick for Lock Haven, Cheyenne Toomer for Slippery Rock to get us going. First postseason game in 2 years for Lock Haven. Whistle blows, ball spun back. It's going to be a scramble and a Lock Haven take. Emily Gearhart came up with it, and Lock Haven will have the first possession of the game. O'Herrick over the restraining line. Lock Haven did not trail the first time these two teams played. Wallace hassled behind the goal. Out front, Hooper is hacked and fouled. And we will see the first free position of the game. Kate Hooper is 1 for 1 this year. That is not generally a component of her game.
John, some strong early pressure here from Lock Haven.
She will operate from the 8-meter to the left of Emily Bitka's goal. Hooper in the deep crouch. She will dump it out to Gockenauer. Again, Hooper has taken just 1 shot off a free position this year. O'Herrick is triple teamed. Still 60 on the shot clock. Lock Haven, plenty of time to work. Wallace comes in front and scores. Dana Wallace realized nobody was picking her up, and she went right to the front of the net and went high. 40 seconds in, 1-0 Lock Haven.
John, it looked like Slippery Rock was really trying to apply an aggressive strategy to start. They were pushing us around, moving us places, and they just lost control of where she was on the floor.
And Slippery Rock, you're right, Zach. Lock Haven read the aggression very well, and for Slippery Rock, that begins with Emily Bitka in goal, but across the board, you could see those Slippery Rock defenders trying to deny cuts, so Wallace said, that's fine, I'll do it myself. Dana Wallace with her 17th goal of the year. It's unassisted, 40 seconds in. And it'll be O'Herrick and Toomer again on the draw. Spun back again over the head of the people right outside the circle, but it's Toomer who comes up with it for Slippery Rock, and she is fouled by Lock Haven. The draws played a significant role in the first matchup. Lock Haven controlled the draw control to the tune of 16-6. It'll be Vade. Brie Vade. Coming around the perimeter to the sophomore Toomer. She has put a point on the board in 15 of 17 games this year. Now Torsha trying to get started. Gearhart all over her, so she has to dump it back out to Toomer. Toomer loses her balance, but a foul will be called against Lock Haven. The pressure being applied by Lock Haven, and I believe that was Braxton Redinger. Toomer with the free position from right of goal. Low bounce shot and a score. Cheyenne Toomer now 7 for 15 on free positions, and a minute 33 in, we are tied at 1.
So it looked like Lock Haven's aggression there led to that score.
And you could see that Toomer was intent on getting something on Lauren Marte's net and forcing the Lock Haven keeper to make an early save. And a well-placed shot under the goal stick of Marte. As dominant as Lock Haven is in this stadium, 45-2 in their last 47 at home, even if it's just an early lead, you have to consider it important for Slippery Rock on the road to try to find a way to get some sort of lead just to give themselves a little hope.
It is the playoffs, John. You know, early season jitters are long gone, and now it's playoff jitters. So a lot of energy in this crowd. We'll see who can come out on top.
The draw is still loose on the field. Toomer's going to get first to it and tuck it upfield to Torsha. Back-to-back draw controls for Slippery Rock. Torsha inside the 8-meter, but she is stemmed by the defensive Redinger. Nearly 2 minutes in, tied at 1. Toomer can't get by O'Hara, so she will shovel it to Lindelof. Lindelof has emerged of late. 5 goals over her last 3 games, just a freshman. Toomer on the spin right, lost the handle, got it back. Now it's Penders on the spin left. Good help by Lock Haven. Penders finds room. Shot is kicked away by Marte, and the rebound ricochets right into the stick of Katie McDonough of Lock Haven, and a Slippery Rock foul.
Lock Haven defense there, John, did a great job of identifying threats and picking them up early.
Near Lock Haven turnover, but Madison Eberly in the right spot to pick up the change. And O'Herrick will bring it over the restraining line for LHU. Tied at 1, 2:45 in. Lock Haven would love to get Haley Killian started. Her 32-game point streak ended on Saturday. Dana Wallace with the early Lock Haven goal. Costanza in front. Was knocked off stride and a turnover. Ball stolen right back, though, by Lock Haven. Good strip away by O'Herrick. Give credit to Gochnauer as well. She's around her defender, shot high over the bar, but it will stay with Lock Haven. Out in front, Gochnauer on the quick restart and a goal. And that is all Haley Killian, Zach, as she knew right where the extra ball would be waiting to restart play. She sprinted to it, and it created a goal.
Killian did a great job of staying focused through that chaos, and it ended up with a 2-1 lead. Lady Eagles.
And let's give credit to Dana Wallace. It was 10, not 30, who sprinted to that ball, and Lock Haven back in front, 2-1. It's Gochnauer from Wallace. Goal comes with 26:39 left in the first half. Both Lock Haven goals, they've caught Slippery Rock and Emily Bitka somewhat asleep at the wheel.
John, that's what senior leadership will do for you when you get down to the playoffs.
And this is a senior-laden Lock Haven team. 10 of them on this Lock Haven squad as the draw again loose. This time it's Alex O'Herrick for Lock Haven. Hooper over the restraining line for the home team. Lock Haven leading 2-1 with possession. Coaching staff has really preached ball movement. Forced the defense to really work hard as a near giveaway by Lock Haven, but Gochnauer comes back over the restraining line to retrieve.
They really do well getting into their sets, John. Just really looking to execute a little better.
The shot clock has definitely increased turnover totals across the board this year. A little more pressure, although Lock Haven, always a program that has loved to play fast. On the right wing, Costanza. Lock Haven continues moving the ball behind the goal. Wallace out in front, the pass off the stick of Costanza. It rolls to the near side. Killian with 22 on the shot clock. That's the first time we've seen Bitka influence a pass. And she does it again, this time catching Killian's pass cleanly. That is ground ball 101 for Emily Bitka already has set a Division II record this year. 2-1 Lock Haven. Slippery Rock over the restraining line. Vade between 3 defenders, whacked in the face and fouled.
Tough communication issue there on the transition possession.
It'll be Bree Vade with the free position from the 8-meter. 9 for 22 on the year from there. On the left wing, she is situated and surges forward. Her shot over the net, over the back line. Slippery Rock keeps the ball.
Defense got to her quick there, John.
Slippery Rock and Erin Brown still on the possession. She's isolated one-on-one. Can't make hay, and then the pass behind its intended target, stolen by Gockenauer, and a foul against Slippery Rock. .44-43 remaining, opening half. Number 4 seed Lock Haven leading number 5 seed Slippery Rock 2-1. Lock Haven working from left to right. Eberly over the midfield stripe. Madison Eberly starting her 35th consecutive game over the last 2 seasons. Over the restraining line, Carly Gilbert is fouled.
The far referee there, John, making that call.
I know coaches cannot stand that when it's not the official closest to a play that makes the call. Middle of the defense, pass knocked down. Hooper gets it back. Dishes to Killian. Wallace's pass deflected. It really is a race to see if Lock Haven can move the ball faster than the Slippery Rock defense can move.
Keeping those passes sharp is so important.
It's worked twice. Costanza in the middle of the defense, knocked loose, fouled inside the 8-meter. Katie Costanza, Lock Haven's leading goal scorer with 54 on the year. A free position from the middle of the 8-meter. She is 3 for 12 from there this year. Steps ahead, shoots high, out. It'll be Lock Haven ball. Lawless looking for the quick restart. This time the officials put the brakes on her progress. 23:38 left. First half, Lock Haven with a 2-1 advantage. Redinger by one defender. Dumps off Killian. Out front, Costanza spin, tucks it home.
Nice play.
Katie Costanza with the spin move and then the side sling to put it past Bitka. Dana Lawless again with the pass. Lawless with a point on all 3 Lock Haven goals, and it's 3-1 Lock Haven. The goal coming with 23:19 left, half number 1.
Slippery Rock had 2 or 3 defenders draped all over her. She really made that play happen and that goal get up on that board.
And this is very similar to how the first meeting began, where Lock Haven jumped out to a lead. Slippery Rock refused to go away, but never could catch up. If there's anywhere, though, Slippery Rock has been comfortable this year, it is on the road. They are 8-1 away from home. That one loss coming in this stadium, though. Costanza with the goal, her 55th of the year to put Lock Haven up 2. Draw control, easily won by Torcia and Slippery Rock. Torcia do everything for Slippery Rock. 3-time PSAC scholar athlete off the field as well.
Tried to get a little tricky there, John, with a nice bounce pass into the middle.
Light breeze wafting through the air on this gorgeous Tuesday afternoon. Inside the 8-meter, Toomer, quick release and a goal. Didn't look like she had an angle, but found one. Second goal for Cheyenne Toomer, and Lock Haven's lead trimmed to 3-2.
Just a great quick first step there, John. She got past both defenders when able to swing it across her body into the bottom corner of the net.
That has to be really challenging for a goalkeeper when that offensive player emerges from out from behind the defender so quickly, because you can't see her, and all of a sudden she's there, and then you have to square up for a shot, and that time Marte did not have time.
Goalkeepers certainly have one of the hardest jobs in sports. When there are sticks and bodies in front of you and you've got to stop a ball from getting into your cage, it's not easy.
Probably not enjoyable either to have that ball coming at you.
That's the truth. These kids are out here with barely any pads on. They are tough as can be.
Cheyenne Toomer scores her 29th of the year. It will be her against Lock Haven's Alex O'Herrick on the draw. Draw controls thus far 3-2 Slippery Rock. On the whistle, ball spun back again. Torsha inside track and grabs it. So Slippery Rock has figured something out on the draws to start the game. Now Toomer inside the 8-meter. The shot by Vaudet misses high.
And a welcome reset for Lock Haven while they get their defense ready.
Erin Brown wants to go on the isolation, doesn't have it. So she will give the handoff to Vaudet. Good defense, though, by Lock Haven. 22-20 to go, first half. Lock Haven has not trailed. They have a 3-2 lead. Both teams trying to advance to Friday's PSAC semifinals. Lindelof nearly fell down and then threw it over the head of Torsha. It will roll on this quick turf out of bounds on the near side. Lock Haven ball. Lock Haven with possession and a 1-goal lead. 21:43 to play. First half from Charlotte E. Smith Field. Lock Haven successful on the clear, but Hooper has to retreat. And then a dangerous pass, nearly stolen. It is going to be free, and it is stolen, taken away by Kelly Munster of Slippery Rock.
Lock Haven looked to never be organized really on that possession. We never crossed the red line.
Slippery Rock a little bit sloppy in their own third. Costanza putting pressure on Rachel Shaw, true freshman who has started all 18 games this year. Slippery Rock really struggling with the ball right now. It is on the ground. O'Herrick for Lock Haven battling, but it stays with Penders, and Penders is fouled.
There's some wild back and forth action there, John.
Smacked on the leg by O'Herrick. 20:49 to go, first half. Slippery Rock fortunate to finish the clear. Lock Haven with a 3-2 lead. Jonathan Schwab, Zach Smith on the Bear Country Sports Network and the Havencast YouTube stream this afternoon. Torsha can't get by McDonough. Can't locate a cutter either. So she feeds off to Brown. Now Torsha on the crease roll, double teamed. Back to Brown. Really nicely done by Alex O'Herrick. Inside the 8-meter, the shot by Vaudet is way wide, and now Lock Haven may win this back. Really smart by Marte to chase that to the back line. She's closest to it, and it's Lock Haven ball.
And she wanted that, John. She got it back for her team.
Just over 10 minutes in, Lock Haven in front 3-2. Costanza over the restraining line. Lock Haven looking for early offense. It's not there, so they will get into the cutting and slicing that they are so well known for. They are the best in the PSAC, averaging 9.5 assists per game. Killian on the near side. Slippery Rock putting two defenders in front of her. Ball reversal. Gockenauer. Dangerous pass to her left, gets to Redinger. Inside the 8-meter, Hooper fires, shot is blocked aside by Bitka. Out, it'll stay with Lock Haven, and then Bitka with the knockaway. But let's see, I believe we have a foul on Slippery Rock before the pass. We do. 22 on the shot clock for Lock Haven.
Lock Haven is really getting some quick things out of these starts.
Their best offense thus far has come on the restarts.
They have cutters right away, and those sharp net-to-net passes are really working for them.
Officials are going to reset the shot clock to a full 90 with 18:49 left first half.
Lock Haven really just needs to continue to work their game, make their cuts, stay strong, and at the end of the second half here, we'll see what the score is.
The other PSAC quarterfinals, 17:57 to go first half. Mercyhurst with a 4-2 lead over Bloomsburg. Lock Haven probably heavily rooting for Bloomsburg in that game. Mercyhurst, the 3 seed in the Atlantic region. On the restart, Wallace runs into 2 defenders, is fouled. She will work from the dot extended off the 8-meter arc. It's been Wallace building on that career performance Saturday when she had 11 points. And the pass fumbled away by Redinger and stolen away, and now Slippery Rock has numbers.
Slippery Rock, one of the country's leaders here, John, in turnovers.
They force them and then they run. They have a 5-on-4. Brown has the pass go behind her, though. That is rolling to the near side, and it cannot be kept in by Munster. She put a stick on it, but could not keep it in play. Turnover, Slippery Rock. Lock Haven has it back. Nifty move in the midfield by Redinger over the restraining line to Costanza. 18:05 to go, first half. 3-2 Lock Haven. We have not seen a goal in about 5 minutes of game time. O'Herrick double teamed. Lock Haven's fine with this. They're just trying to figure out who's open. In front, it's O'Herrick shooting wide, near side. Lock Haven ball. Killian spins right. Her pass batted down, but kept by Wallace. Out in front by Gilbert, but Lock Haven and Gearhart will be first to it near midfield. She has 2 Slippery Rock players all over her, and now this ball is anybody's. Katie McDonough races to it to save the day.
Boy, that turf is moving quick.
Especially on a dry, hot day. 22 on the shot clock for Lock Haven. They're back in the offensive third as Killian fumbles, gets it back, loses it, gets it again, down to 13 to shoot.
Just a skilled player taking care of the ball.
Wallace gets by her defender. Does not have a shot with 5 to shoot. Redinger has a lane, bounce shot smothered by Bitka. Rebound still out there. Fight on. The yellow ball is anybody's. Rolling towards the restraining line. Short of it and picked up by Torsha for Slippery Rock. And a foul on Lock Haven and Gearhart. A compelling, chaotic 30 seconds. Still 3-2 Lock Haven with 16:21 to go in the opening half.
Style right now, John, is really playing the Slippery Rock strengths.
Speaking of chaotic, another ball on the ground. Another foul against Lock Haven. Jordan Gray out there for Slippery Rock. Freshman from New Windsor, Maryland. Out deep, it's Munster, the junior from Kenhorst, PA. Going at Gearhart, stripped offensive foul, Kelly Munster.
See if Lock Haven can get back to their pace.
If you ask the Lock Haven coaches, they would like to see this game be a lot cleaner than it has been in the opening 14-15. 3-2, though, the Lock Haven lead. We've seen a combined total of 10 turnovers already. Katie McDonough weaving through the midfield over the restraining line. Lock Haven trying to figure out where the consistent offense is going to come from. Most of what they've done thus far has been via the restarts. Goals by Wallace, Gockenauer, and Costanza.
The answer, John, is to get the ball to Killian. Let her do her thing, get some assists, get some numbers on that board.
Lock Haven has tried moving the ball, but Slippery Rock has moved on a string defensively. Killian, cross field to a sprinting cutter, and Carly Gilbert with the double fist pump after she goes high, far side, for the goal.
Just what we just talked about, John. That is the third leading assists per game player in the entire country, doing her thing, setting her team up, getting the Lock Haven Lady Eagles on the board.
And what I love about that play is, instead of trying to pass to a cutter already inside the 8 meter, they allowed Gilbert to cut all the way from up high, which made the pass easier. She had a head of steam, no defender able to get in front of her, and there's nothing Bitka can do at that point.
And Killian is such a crafted, strong, proud passer that she was able to lob that ball in there just for the catch and the finish.
You know, and there are so many parallels between lacrosse and basketball. It is very similar to having somebody in the corner with the ball, and you see that cutter coming from all the way at midcourt, and the value of being able to hit them in stride with that pass.
The pass leads the player to the score.
4-2 the Lock Haven lead as Carly Gilbert with her 22nd goal of the year. Haley Killian, assist number 70. It'll be Redinger for Lock Haven against Toomer on the draw, and it lands in the stick of Carly Gilbert of Lock Haven. So Lock Haven mixes it up on the draw, and they have possession with a 2-goal lead. Let's see if they go back to that. Instead, the pass by Gockenauer behind her intended receiver Costanza and stolen away by Slippery Rock.
That side-to-side ball movement just wasn't there on that possession, John. They're looking to take those defenders off of Killian so that they can work from there. We just didn't have it on that possession.
Now, the passes into the 8 meter just have not been very available for Lock Haven. Slippery Rock and Savannah Renner clean on the clear. Each time Lock Haven has taken a 2-goal lead, Slippery Rock has responded. To be honest, it's only happened once, and they did respond. But that is a 100% batting percentage. As on the spin, the ball lost by Caitlin Byerly, and a late whistle and a foul. The Lock Haven fans vociferously protesting.
It's a tough call there, John. She spun, lost her footing a little bit. It looked like there wasn't much for contact, but the referee called it anyway.
It'll be Danny Porath who will have the 8 meter from the middle of the 8 meter, trying to cut Lock Haven's lead to 1. 13:56 left in the first half. Porath, low shot wide, near side, out back line, Slippery Rock ball.
Lock Haven's goalkeeper Marte really taking up a lot of space and not giving much room for a score there.
Marte, not the biggest goalkeeper in the world, just 5'1", but found a way to make herself big. Penders loses the handle. Lock Haven steals it away. That's Emily Gearhart, who is being harassed by a cadre of Slippery Rock players, and it forces a mistake. Her pass back towards back towards Marte by Gearhart, over her head, out, Slippery Rock possession. Slippery Rock with 13 minutes left in the first half, trying to generate offense. They do a lot of it on their own as the shot high. Lock Haven keeps pressuring, and a foul. It's going to be against Slippery Rock. Offensive foul on Briva Day. 12:40 left, first half. 4-2, the Lock Haven lead. A foul in Lock Haven's defensive half. Eberly toppled.
Slippery Rock trying to make a strong hustle play there, just came up short.
Another bad pass, though. Lock Haven turns it over. That's 15 combined turnovers, 8 on Lock Haven. Slippery Rock looking to come back over the restraining line. They will, as we near 12 minutes to go, first half. 4-2, the Lock Haven lead. 4 different goal scorers for Lock Haven. It's Allie Culhane, redshirt senior. She has been in and out of the lineup over the last couple months. Struggled with injuries. Slippery Rock also without one of their offensive standouts, J.C. Sanders, due to injury. They are very much a DIY offense, not a team that looks to create for one another. They are active and athletic on the cut as the shot by Vaudet misses wide. Slippery Rock still has the ball. Shot clock does not reset. Inside the 8-meter, going down, I believe it was Torsha, but Slippery Rock still has it. Down to 15 on the shot clock. Tough move by Sammy Gensler, but it's stolen away by Lock Haven, and here comes Alex O'Herrick.
5-on-4 advantage here, John.
This is where Lock Haven has to be very aggressive. Lawless, though, has her momentum stopped, and she is fouled. So Slippery Rock did well to stop the odd number break, but Lock Haven will have it with 10:35 to go, first half. 4-2, the Lock Haven lead. Lock Haven has not trailed. Gockenauer, nice spin left. Shot just missed the upper corner, high and wide. Lock Haven keeps. Redinger draws the attention of a second defender. Back around the goal, Lawless in front. Hooper misses the bounce shot wide. Lock Haven will hold on to it with 28 on the shot clock.
Just a great cut and a great pass, just couldn't finish.
Hooper turned her head to the heavens. Couldn't believe she didn't finish that, as she had Bitka beat. Lawless, long, dangerous pass stolen by Toomer. Toomer throws it up for grabs. It's now rolling through the midfield. Lock Haven is there, and they have it. Madison Eberly. 9:31 to go, first half. 4-2, the Lock Haven lead. And we're going to get a Lock Haven timeout with 9:24 to go, first half. Lock Haven, the number 4 seed, leading the number 5 seed Slippery Rock 4-2. This is Lock Haven University Women's Lacrosse, presented by the Bear Country Sports Network and the Havencast YouTube stream.
It's time for a fresh start. Time for you to call Dr. Fawn at Fresh Start Chiropractic in McElhatton. Her new look office is a sea of calm you can escape to anytime you want by calling 570-748-3590. You'll find complete wellness care, modern up-to-date techniques, and state-of-the-art technology to make you feel better. It's a family-friendly atmosphere populated by patients from 2 to 92 with one thing in common: the search to ease their pain. Mission accomplished. Let Dr. Fawn diagnose your symptoms and prescribe a course of action that might even include massage or a visit to the salt room for overall well-being. Dr. Fawn now accepting new patients, so make a fresh start at Fresh Start Chiropractic, a gentle touch with dramatic results. Fresh Start Chiropractic, 565 McElhatton Drive in McElhatton. 570-748-3590. That's 570-748-3590. Or online at drfawnchiro.com.
It's WQBR, the Bear.
4 different goal scorers for Lock Haven. They lead number 5 seed Slippery Rock 4-2 with 9:24 to go, first half. Top 3 in the Atlantic region go to the NCAA Regional. Westchester number 1, East Stroudsburg number 2. Mercyhurst right now is number 3. They are leading Bloomsburg 5-2 with 8:03 left in the first half. Slippery Rock, the number 4 seed. Lock Haven, number 5 in the region. Zach, what are you seeing right now?
You know, that was just a great timeout by Coach Reese there. Slippery Rock's really pacing the game they want to, slopping things up in the middle, really attacking with one-on-one. Lock Haven needs to get back to settling down, executing sets, moving the ball, and scoring off of passes. That timeout by Coach Reese will settle her team down and maybe give them opportunity to really get into how they want to play offense.
Lock Haven has an opportunity to put the hammer down a little bit in the last 9 minutes of this first half. It is a very difficult venue if you're an opposing team, if you get down big, to maintain your belief.
A couple hundred people in the crowd today, John. Really great energy here.
Lock Haven with nearly a full shot clock as we return to action. And you can see the emphasis right out of the timeout, what you said, Zach. Ball movement, quick, safe passes. Wallace was leveled. Kept moving the ball, though. Into the middle of the pass, knocked down, and Bitka with the steal away.
Really trying to work that side-to-side action, just came up a little short.
You could see what they were trying to do, stretch the defense out and then puncture through the middle. They were one pass away, but that pass didn't get where it needed to. And Slippery Rock has the ball. Lock Haven leading 4-2 with 8:39 to go in the first half. And Slippery Rock, Vaday's pass goes asunder and stolen away by Wallace.
High defensive pressure worked great that time.
That's a beautiful job by O'Herrick to reach back and field the Wallace pass. And now she comes over the restraining line and wisely will not go 1-on-5. She has been Lock Haven's best player this year as a Lock Haven turnover. Killian took her eye off the ball, let it roll out. And the turnovers just keep on coming both ways as Lock Haven with 11, Slippery Rock with 10 and maybe 11 now as they knock it out into the Lock Haven bench on the far side. It'll be Lock Haven ball. Wow.
Stay with your pace, John. See what they can do right now.
How about just keeping the ball in a stick? Either way. We have 7:34 left in the first half. 6 total goals, 22 total turnovers. On the right wing, it's Lawless. Lock Haven on offense. Killian with a good pass to Hooper, gives it right back to Killian. Out deep on the right wing, it's Gilbert. O'Herrick past one defender, runs into 2 more, and then has it whacked loose. The ball is there to be had either way, and a foul on Lock Haven. Lock Haven either has not figured out what Slippery Rock is doing defensively, or they're simply not executing against it.
Great news for them, John, is that Slippery Rock only has 2 points on the board.
That is the best news for Lock Haven, as they have a 4-2 lead with 6:30 remaining first half. Vaday spinning left, no shooting lane as Gilbert wallpapered to her. Penders, beautiful cut right, shot high.
She was just too quick for the defender in that possession.
Lock Haven helps so well, though, defensively, and you can see Slippery Rock, once they beat that initial defender, they're so desperate to get shots away because it's clear that's their lifeblood offensively.
The gap defense has been there for Lock Haven today.
Still 30 on the shot clock for the Rock. Long shot by Torsha, and Marte read it, scooped it.
A couple nice plays from Marte today, really holding down the fort for her team.
And as good as Torsha is, that's a little bit of a shot of frustration from that far out. Slippery Rock not getting what they want offensively. We harp on the turnovers with good reason, but credit due to both defenses. They've done what they do extremely well. Lock Haven successful with the clear. 5:19 left first half, 4-2 Lock Haven. Winner plays Friday at Westchester in the PSAC semis. In front, O'Herrick stopped by Bitka. Rebound, O'Herrick able to shovel it up. And are they calling O'Herrick out of bounds? They did. It'll be Slippery Rock ball.
Just another turnover, John. Lock Haven pressuring up again.
Lock Haven clearly believes one-on-one Slippery Rock isn't running by them. The Rock able to complete the clear with 4:35 left first half. 4-2 Lock Haven leads. We've had one goal in the last 18 minutes between the two teams. Caitlin Byerly ambling to her right, way out from goal.
Slippery Rock is hard pressed to find opportunities to score right now.
They're looking for advantages in the one-on-one and not finding them. Here comes Toomer. She has both Rock goals. She can't get by her defender. She'll look again for the isolation inside the 8-meter. Erin Brown, her soft shot is offline and actually caught by Carly Gilbert of Lock Haven.
Great communication there for Lock Haven defense.
And look at Carly Gilbert accelerate upfield over the restraining line. 3:37 left first half. 4-2 Lock Haven leads. Killian in front of her defender. We have a whistle and a foul as Raylan Wheat made contact with the head of Killian, and we're going to have our first card of the game.
The time right now is 3:27.
The time right now is 3:27, so it's 2 minutes for Raylan Wheat. Lock Haven will be a woman up.
Great opportunity for Lock Haven now, Killian with the ball.
And this changes schematically what Slippery Rock can do defensively.
They had been putting 2 on number 30, Killian, and shadowing her with someone inside. We'll see what they do now.
Let's see how this affects their ability to pressure. Inside the 8-meter, Gilbert is leveled, no whistle, and the ball stolen by Rachel Shaw of Slippery Rock. Up the far side, Slippery Rock can't find an avenue. Killian really pressuring, and now it's Toomer in the middle of the field.
Lock Haven trying to get the ball back here with a man-up opportunity.
Under 3 minutes to go in the first half. 4-2 Lock Haven. Slippery Rock finishing on the clear. Slippery Rock can't bleed off the entire woman up with 52 on the shot clock, but they will be methodical here. It's not as though they've had quick opportunities to find offense anyway.
Lock Haven looks to be in no rush. We're going to let this thing tick down.
Well, they know they can transition this 10-15 seconds, be all the way down at Emily Bitka's goal.
The way Lock Haven passes the ball, they may have opportunities quick.
About a 15-second difference between the shot clock and the end of the yellow card against Raylan Wheat. Double team on Toomer. She gets around it. It becomes a quintuple team and a near steal by Carly Gilbert. It pops to Vaudet. The shot clock reset. Does Slippery Rock realize it? I believe they do. What a break for them. Now they can kill off the remainder of that yellow card. In fact, Slippery Rock can hold for the final shot of the half if they so elect. On the cut, Toomer fires and scores.
She just cut straight in front of the defender on that one. A well-timed pass, put her in a great position to score, cut across her body, slung it into the backside of the net.
First assist of the game for Slippery Rock. It goes to Erin Brown. It's a woman down goal with still 4 seconds to go on the yellow on Wheat. Cheyenne Toomer with all 3 Slippery Rock goals. She now has 30 on the year, and boy, is that a momentum changer 4-3 now the Lock Haven lead.
It looked like Lock Haven got a bit complacent with their defense. They decided that, hey, we're a woman up, we can relax a little bit, and that's just not the case. This is playoff lacrosse. Everybody needs to be focused at all times, make sure that we're playing defense even though we have a different number of players on the field.
Especially with Slippery Rock having a chance, if they had chosen to run the clock down in the half, I would assume just what you said. Lock Haven expected at minimum they would wait for the yellow card to expire, but Toomer had no such ideas.
Quick strike goal.
Now Slippery Rock, with 1:31 left in the half, they have a chance to lock this game up before the intermission. Lock Haven has not trailed. Still 4 seconds, they are up a woman. It'll be O'Herrick for Lock Haven, Torsha for Slippery Rock. Straight up into the air. Can't be caught the first time. Torsha gets there first on the far side, and now Lock Haven sends 3 bodies at her as she tries to run away, and she'll give it back to her keeper, Bitka.
Just a great effort by Torsha taking that draw.
In the middle of the field, Rachel Shaw. Upfield has a wide open Jordan Gray over the restraining line. Gray with speed, double team. Shovels it off Vade. Vade does not have a shooting lane with 58 seconds left in the half. 4-3 Lock Haven.
Good communication by Lock Haven on that opportunity.
Shot clock is off. Stay tuned at halftime. We have a Bald Eagle feature. That'll have to wait for a second as it'll be Slippery Rock rolling to the middle and a Caitlin Byerly goal, and we are tied up at 4.
Again, it just seemed like Lock Haven took a breather after the fast break was picked up. They just relaxed, stood up for a moment, and all of a sudden Slippery Rock's attacking the net again.
The last 4 minutes of this first half, Lock Haven had a chance with a woman up to really put the foot down on Slippery Rock. Instead, Slippery Rock with the woman down goal, followed just 49 seconds later by Caitlin Byerly, tallying the goal for her 6th of the year, and this game is all squared up at 4.
Just on a dime there, John. It flipped. We went from a women up opportunity for Lock Haven into a turnover and 2 quick goals for Slippery Rock.
Draw controls have been in Slippery Rock's favor. 5-3 in the first half. Lock Haven will go back to Redinger against Torsha. Straight up into the air. It takes a bounce. Redinger wins it for Lock Haven. She's 2 for 2 on the draws. I would expect you'll see more of her in the second half in the circle. Lock Haven with the shot clock off. 27 seconds left. Looking to corral a halftime lead. .13 seconds left. Killian has her pass knocked down and stolen by Rachel Shaw. Lock Haven is not seeing the help defenders. 5 seconds left. Slippery Rock is not going to get a shot away as this game has reached halftime, even at 4.
And just a frantic pace there, John, over the last 4 minutes. Game really flipped. We're seeing some strong, aggressive PSAC playoff lacrosse.
30 minutes down, 30 minutes to go. Nothing decided at Charlotte E. Smith Field. The score, number 4 seed, Lock Haven 4. Number 5 seed, Slippery Rock 4. When we return, we'll recap the first half, bring you that Bald Eagle feature. It is with Lock Haven sophomore Lauren Labrizzi. This is Lock Haven University Women's Lacrosse, presented by the Bear Country Sports Network and the Havencast YouTube stream. Gamble Farm Inn, Main Street in Jersey Shore, right off Route 220. Offers $5 specials for breakfast and $6 specials for lunch and dinner. Go like their Facebook page to see what each day's specials are. Open for dinner 7 days a week. They're also open Monday through Saturday, 6 a.m. to 1 p.m. and Sunday, 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. Gamble Farm Inn has a hotel on site with an inn and modern suites. Gamble Farm Inn, Main Street in Jersey Shore, 570-398-1981, or head on over today.
The Veterans Benefit Center, Bellefonte Avenue in downtown Lock Haven, serves any and all veterans and family members from any time period. The Veterans Benefit Center offers education and training, VA work study, transition assistance, and much more. For full information, visit their Bellefonte Avenue location in Lock Haven. The Veterans Benefit Center, combining 64 years of military service and 27 years of VA claims experience to assist you. Open Monday through Friday, 800 hours to 1700 hours. Call 570-748-5929 today. You and your child deserve the best, so choose Sugared Orthodontics, now open in their new location just off of the McElhatton exit of Route 220. Dr. Joe Sugared and Dr. Damian Mariano, a Jersey Shore native, have a new state-of-the-art office, and they want you to call now. 570-769-5082. Sugared Orthodontics, straightening teeth for both children and adults using today's techniques to assure success for less. Sugared Orthodontics, now open in McElhatton, 570-769-5082.
Lock Haven University. The Haven, an affordable, top-level education in the heart of Pennsylvania. Small class sizes and the courses you need to achieve your dreams. The perfect environment to turn your passion into real success in the real world. Lock Haven University. Follow your passion. Embrace your possibilities. We've got you covered.
Find out more at our new website, lockhaven.edu.
The Bear. WQBR, Avis Williams Sports State College.
Halftime at Charlotte E. Smith Field. A spot in the PSAC semifinals on the line. Lock Haven, the number 4 seed, and Slippery Rock, the number 5 seed, even at 4 at the half. Let's recap the first half. Lock Haven jumped out first. Dana Lawless, an unassisted goal 40 seconds in, and it was 1-0 LHU. Slippery Rock and Cheyenne Toomer with the response just 53 seconds later to lock it up at 1. Lock Haven, though, would take the lead and lead for much of the half with back-to-back goals from Ashley Gockenauer and Katie Costanza, both assisted by Lawless. 26:39 the time of the Gockenauer goal, 23:19 for Costanza, and it was 3-1 LHU. After a Toomer goal, just 29 seconds after the third Lock Haven goal, cut it to 3-2. We went dry on the scoreboard both ways for a while. Carly Gilbert from Haley Killian broke the dry spell. With 14:57 left in the half, it was 4-2 Lock Haven. Then an even longer dry spell, 13:26 without a goal, before a woman down, Slippery Rock, Cheyenne Toomer from Erin Brown, cut it to 4-3. Just 49 seconds later, it was Caitlin Byerly with 42 seconds left first half. Her goal, unassisted, where we are now, tied at 4. Earlier today, I sat down with Lock Haven sophomore Lauren Labrizzi. Labrizzi, a breakout sophomore campaign. 14 goals, 6 assists after appearing in just 4 games a season ago. And I talked with her about a variety of topics as she has really grown in this sophomore campaign and taken a step forward in prominence as a member of the Bald Eagles. And I asked her what she's learned from this substantial group of seniors that she gets to play around.
They've definitely helped me with holding my cuts. I had a lot of trouble with that during the beginning of the season, that I cut too fast or too slow. So definitely timing my cuts.
What do you think has made this team overall a better squad in 2018?
I think we definitely have the drive this year, being it's the last year of our 10 seniors. They really pushed us to be the best that we can, make it to PSACs, and one of our goals at the beginning of the year was to host first round of PSACs, and here we are hosting them.
How do you think you've grown as a player?
I think that I've definitely, during the beginning of the season, had trouble forcing passes in. Since then, I've been doing more cutting, so I haven't really had that much, but in some of our offenses, I do still play behind, and I try not to force as many passes, pass it when it's there.
What's more satisfying for you since you get the opportunity to do both on the field, an assist or a goal?
I think assists are probably more satisfying for me just because it's helping a teammate score. It's more like, I don't really know how to describe it, but a goal is definitely satisfying as well, but I definitely say assist.
What do you love about playing lacrosse?
I like just coming out here, doing the best that we can every day with all of my best friends on the field.
That's something pretty special to be able to share. I know a lot of athletes talk about that. You obviously played at the high school level as well. What do you remember from your high school experience?
High school, I was more of a cutter inside. My senior year, my junior year, I actually played defense.
Really?
So I wasn't very good at it, but I still did play defense.
What's your first memory of playing lacrosse?
I definitely remember the first day that I was out there, one of my friends actually convinced me to play lacrosse. And just trying to do it, and I just was so bad at it. I couldn't pick up a ground ball, couldn't pass. I threw it right to the ground. I was just so frustrated, but good thing I kept with it.
You've certainly gotten a lot better now. What would you say as you look with an eye towards the off-season and putting more hard work in, is the next step for you to improve as a player?
I think my cuts can definitely be better on the inside. Working with the people on the inside, usually it's like the same people, so it's easier, but when you get some people in there, you know, you don't work with them as often, so.
You'll get some work in with some folks probably just as young as you heading into the 2019 campaign. Lauren, thank you so much for the time, and good luck in this playoff game against Slippery Rock.
Thank you.
Lock Haven University sophomore Lauren Labrizzi, thanks to her for the time. You can hear the Bald Eagle feature throughout the 2017-2018 academic and athletic year. 4-4 between Lock Haven and Slippery Rock at the half. First half stats: shots, Slippery Rock 15, Lock Haven 11. Free position shots, 3 for the Rock, 1 for LHU. Ground balls, Lock Haven trailing Slippery Rock 11-9. Clears, the Rock 9 of 12, Lock Haven 9 of 11. Draw controls, it's been tight. Slippery Rock 5, Lock Haven 4. Turnovers, big number for both teams. Lock Haven 15, Slippery Rock 11. Caused turnovers, 8 for the Rock, 5 for LHU. Individually for Lock Haven, Dana Lawless, a goal and 2 assists. A goal each for Katie Costanza, Ashley Gockenauer, and Carly Gilbert. Haley Killian with an assist. Lauren Marte with 2 saves in goal. For Slippery Rock, Cheyenne Toomer with 3 goals. A goal for Caitlin Byerly, an assist for Erin Brown, 3 saves for Emily Bitka. Out of town scoreboard, other Lock Haven University action from today. Non-conference doubleheader. Lock Haven baseball dropped game 1 at Seton Hill 6-2. They are in the top of the 5th inning. I believe it is at Seton Hill. Seton Hill leading Lock Haven 5-1. PSAC women's lacrosse, the other quarterfinal is at halftime. Number 3 seed Mercyhurst leading number 6 seed Bloomsburg 7-4. Again, here it is 4-4 at the half. Lock Haven University women's basketball assistant coach Zach Smith on the call with me this afternoon. Zach, that was a sloppy first half both ways. Slippery Rock with 2 goals late to tie it up.
Similar to basketball, John, it's really a game of pace. When a coach and a team decides to play their way, when they get to do what they want to do, it shows on the scoreboard. So I think Slippery Rock doing well to play the way they want to right now, and they find themselves in a 4-4 tie at halftime.
Lock Haven will go right to left in the second half. It will be Braxton Redinger in the circle against Cheyenne Toomer of Slippery Rock. Redinger won both of her draws in the first half. Ball straight up into the air. Toomer catches it. Can she keep it though? Redinger strips it, and Gockenauer has it. Lockhaven over the restraining line. I don't know, Zach, if it's really adjustments for Lockhaven as much as it's execution.
I agree, John. I think they need to get back to doing what they need to do to score the ball.
A foul against Slippery Rock, and immediately the first adjustment we saw, Killian catching and attacking towards the goal, forcing defenders to respect her.
And in the first 20 seconds of the half, that's what you want to see if you're a Lockhaven fan.
Killian may have to be a goal scorer in the second half.
She's shown she can do it.
In the middle, Costanza open, finishes.
And a great start for Lockhaven. That's what you want to see. Just a strong attack, picking up a foul, and off the restart, really attacking through the middle of the field, putting the ball in the back of the net.
And that's Gockenauer with the assist, her 13th of the year. The goal for Costanza, her 56th. Lockhaven back in front, 5-4. The trend this year in this stadium continues. Lockhaven has not trailed against Slippery Rock here yet in over a game and a half now of action.
An outstanding achievement, however. There's 29 minutes and 35 seconds left in this one. Lockhaven needs to keep the pressure on, stay focused, move the ball, and play their game.
We mentioned early in the broadcast, though, Slippery Rock not phased away from home. 8-1 under first-year head coach Kelsey Van Alstyne. Redinger against Toomer again. Straight up into the air. Redinger's going to win this. Lockhaven has ended up with the ball all 4 times she has taken draws. Normally it's Alex O'Herrick. Slippery Rock clearly had a good plan for her. Braxton Redinger has been a fantastic plan B for Lockhaven.
Coach Reese making a great personnel change there.
Pass inside the 8-meter, and Bitka gets a stick on it. It's still loose, rolling over the restraining line, and Slippery Rock has it. Emily Bitka came way out, and that's what she does. And a strip away by Gearhart. She steals it right back for Lockhaven. 5-4 the Lockhaven lead, 28:56 to go in this PSAC quarterfinal. Lockhaven back over the restraining line with Hooper. Hooper slings it to Lawless. Lawless got off to the big start for Lockhaven. She had 3 points in the first 7 minutes. Killian slings it in front looking for Costanza, and Bitka breaks it up, and it's taken away by Rachel Shaw. Slippery Rock, though, again sloppy with it. Torsha, this time able to chase it down over the restraining line.
Make sure we find her.
She has Brown open to her right. She is repelled by Marte. What a save by Laura Marte, her best of the day. Ball hits the pylon in the far corner. It will be Slippery Rock possession. .27:51 to go. Slippery Rock looking to equalize this game for the 3rd time. In front, Torsha lasers it high over the crossbar, still belonging to the Rock. Torsha, 39 goals on the year. She leads the Rock in a bevy of categories, including goals, draw controls, cause turnovers. She is a force. Yet to find the net yet today, though. Brown sidestepping, does not have a cutter yet with 30 on the shot clock.
Slippery Rock should be looking to get Toomer involved this half.
Now it's the public relations Major Munster over to Torsha, and her shot is blocked and then reeled in by Marte. Lauren Marte with a big-time start to the second half. Lockhaven with the ball and a 1-goal lead. 5-4, 26:50 left. Slippery Rock pressuring high. Hooper fumbles it away. She's trying to get to it before the sideline, and she does, and then turns it upfield nicely. And then a poor pass. Stolen away by Shaw. Good anticipation. Slippery Rock with a 2-on-2. Penders cuts to her right, and a foul. Let's confirm who that was for Slippery Rock as the foul on Katie McDonough. And that was Lindelof, 27, who raced ahead, and now she'll have a free position trying to tie it up. Francesca Lindelof, 4 for 9 free positions this year. The freshmen have King of Prussia, PA. Her shot stopped by Marte. Rebound is scooped by Lock Haven and Braxton Redinger. Lock Haven has it with 26:04 to go. This time, can they complete the clear? Middle of the field, Gockenauer. Double team. Penders all over her. High pass, just able to draw it in is Costanza. Lock Haven's passing has not been clean, but they finish the clear, and now Lawless wants to attack. She curls to her right. Behind the goal, Killian. Bitka stalking outside her crease. 5 for Lock Haven, 4.5 minutes into the second half. Winner advances to the PSAC semifinals. Lock Haven trying to finish a perfect home season in front. Gockenauer and a Lock Haven goal.
And it just looked like she slipped past the defense there, John. Slippery Rock failed to mark her. She slid right through the middle, kept the ball high, brought it down low, right past the goalie.
That was better patience by Lock Haven. Didn't force it, found the opening, and it's Ashley Gockenauer from Braxton Redinger. For Redinger, just her 5th assist of the year. So it looks like one of the adjustments for Lock Haven, as that goal coming with 25:14 left. Both second half goals have come on passes from players not conventionally known for their assist ability.
Slippery Rock having to put so much defensive attention on Killian that these players who are not traditionally assist players for Lock Haven are finding ways to make great net-to-net passes that are setting up their teammates for scores.
Lock Haven's 2 assists in this half coming from players with a combined 68 goals on the year. Redinger for Lock Haven, understandably, will stay on the draw. It's Caitlin Byerly for Slippery Rock, and it'll be Slippery Rock and Byerly picking it up as Danny Porath in there for the Rock. And the Rock has it over the restraining line, looking for quick offense. Nobody open. Lock Haven, they have been able to organize defensively so quickly in this game, and it's been a major factor because they've had to defend a lot because of the turnovers.
Just a marker of a senior-led team there, John. Communication is strong. They've been doing this for a while. They're really able to stop Slippery Rock's fast break.
Lock Haven fends off the Vaudet drive. Gray can't get home either. 24:32 remaining. 6-4 Lock Haven. It matches Lock Haven's biggest lead as Lindelof trotting around the net to the near side. Brown finds an open cutter. Munster, though, whiffed on the pass and is fouled. A Lock Haven fan trying to make the claim that she fell on her own. I don't know that I would necessarily agree with that assessment. But you have to love the enthusiasm of the fans.
It's the playoffs for the fans as well, John.
They've had 17 games to tune up for this moment. Free position for Kelly Munster. She is very, very efficient. 7 for 9 free positions this year. From just a step to the right of Lauren Marte, the Lock Haven keeper. She is clamped on, and Marte pops it up in the air and catches it.
Just a strong individual effort, really holding down the net for her team.
Lauren Marte has loomed large in the second half as she now has 4 saves without a goal allowed. Lock Haven keeps the 2-goal lead, and a foul on Slippery Rock as Lock Haven tried to come upfield. Lock Haven fumbling it in the midfield. Vaudet had it for the Rock. It's out on the far side. Lock Haven fortunate to have the ball with 23:42 to play, up 6-4.
Coach Reese with a quick toss to her player, and we got started fast.
That may have been a quick toss of frustration. But Lock Haven does finish the clear. And Bitka came way out to intercept the pass by Hooper. Again, entering today 100 ground balls on the year, breaking already the all-time NCAA Division II record for a single season. She has added to that total today.
Just a really athletic play by the goalkeeper, Bitka. She came out far, got her net up there, and really handled that ball.
And you can tell when a kid, whether it's a keeper or a field player, sees the game extremely well. Emily Bitka reads the game tremendously.
I'm very impressed with her aggressive mentality, too. She attacks that ball.
Slippery Rock in the offensive third. Gray can't get by two defenders. Lock Haven sound in their gaps. 22:37 left. 6-4 Lock Haven. We were tied at 4 at the half. Lock Haven goals by Katie Costanza and Ashley Gockenauer, unlocking it for the Haven. Slippery Rock looking for cutters more in the second half. They've gone somewhat away from the one-on-ones. They try one here, but Torsha can't get anywhere.
Like you said, John Lock Haven just very strong in their gaps, having a tough time finding those one-on-ones.
Torsha trying to back her way in and finds a way to go 5-hole on Marte. And she dropped her stick as if to say, finally. Tia Torsha with her 40th goal of the year. Lock Haven's lead trimmed to 6-5.
She just snuck a knuckleball right in there. Had an opportunity to get to the back of the net.
Torsha came into this season in the top 20 all-time. Remember, just 2 seasons into her career, top 20 all-time in 6 different Slippery Rock categories. The redshirt junior out of Pittsburgh. Last year, second team all PSAC. There may be a first team spot waiting for her very soon.
That Lock Haven defense would do well to key on her for the remainder of this 22 minutes.
They've clearly been intent on knowing where her GPS coordinates have been all day. She had a defender draped all over her even on that shot.
They need eyes on her and a mark on her at all times.
Ruttinger stays in the circle for Lock Haven as the ball goes straight up in the air, rolling far side. Porath for Slippery Rock wins the draw. So maybe if you're Lock Haven, if they're going to go Porath, you go O'Herrick. The chest game continues as Slippery Rock looking for the equalizer. Gray cuts to the middle, spins left, finds O'Herrick waiting for her, and she bobbles it back to Vade. Brie Vade, another one who has yet to get untracked today. 32 goals on the year for her. It's basically been the Cheyenne Toomer show up until that Torsha goal. 3 goals for Toomer.
Slippery Rock's offense could get moving a little better if they could find a third option.
Gray has shown intent to be that option, but hasn't been able to produce anything. On the spin, Byerly finds 2 defenders waiting for her. Gray can't get by. She is checked off. Slippery Rock stays on the possession as Gray is still down with 30 on the shot clock. And now we'll have a stoppage. Was it a foul, or do they want to see if Gray's okay? Two officials will discuss with 20:58 to go. Do we have a foul? We wait to ask our officiating crew of Mary Salucci, Kerry Sacco, and Janice McGrath. No foul, just a check on Gray. She's fine, so Slippery Rock renews the action with 25 on the shot clock. They trail by 1. Byerly. McDonough stays right on her.
Lock Haven's coaching staff applauding the effort.
In front, it's Lindelof with the turnaround finish, and we are tied at 6 as Slippery Rock scores with 9 on the shot clock.
Goal, Slippery Rock, scored by number 27, Francesca Lindelof.
For Francesca Lindelof, the goal is her 16th. Assisted by Danny Porath. Porath just her third assist of the year, but Slippery Rock has answered the 2 Lock Haven goals to start the half with 2 of their own, and with 20:41 to go, it is a brand new game at 6.
Lindlow really put in some athletic effort on that play, showed she can jump, she can spin, she can move, and stay focused and score on that possession.
So maybe after Lacrosse is done, Dancing with the Stars?
Right up her alley, John.
We do see some tremendous athleticism on the lacrosse field. It is a game where you have to be quite fit. As the ball loose on the draw on the near side, and it is Torsha who beats O'Herrick to it as Slippery Rock continues to find solutions on the draw. They're looking for their first lead of the game. In the middle, offensive foul on the Rock.
Lock Haven actually tried to draw a foul, an offensive foul on the pass before that, and was unable to pick it up.
Instead, it's Vaudet who picks it up for the Rock. Lock Haven has the ball back for the first time in a couple minutes in a tie game, 6-6. Slippery Rock has tied the game at 1, at 4, and at 6. The first 2 times Lock Haven found the next 2 goals. Short of midfield, Eberly. These Lock Haven seniors trying to keep their careers alive. Under 20 minutes to go. Mercyhurst taking care of business in their quarterfinal, and Lock Haven turns it over. A sloppy pass over the back line.
John, that pass was barely even contested. We really did not do a great job of getting that ball from net to net.
That Mercyhurst score, 10-5. They lead Bloomsburg with 17:43 to go. Here, 19:25 left. Even at 6. Slippery Rock successful on the clear. Torsha. One of the first times today she's been able to see turf in front of her, but defenders quickly close the space. Here comes Toomer on the pump fake. Into the middle, her pass goes by its intended target. It's kept in play, though, right at the back line by Penders. Penders accelerates, spins left, shoots high.
Lock Haven looks to be a bit back on their heels right now, John. They need to re-engage on defense, keep communicating, and attack.
Shots 23-13 in favor of the Rock. As a horn blows and Slippery Rock would like a timeout, the first they've taken today. 18:40 left in the PSAC quarterfinals from Charlotte East Smithfield. Number 4 seed Lock Haven 6. Number 5 seed Slippery Rock 6. This is Lock Haven University Women's Lacrosse, presented by the Bear Country Sports Network and the Havencast YouTube stream.
The Veterans Benefit Center, Bellefonte Avenue in downtown Lock Haven, serves any and all veterans and family members from any time period. The Veterans Benefit Center offers education and training, VA work study, transition assistance, and much more. For full information, visit their Bellefonte Avenue location in Lock Haven. The Veterans Benefit Center, combining 64 years of military service and 27 years of VA claims experience to assist you. Open Monday through Friday, 800 hours to 1700 hours. Call 570-748-5929 today. It's time for a fresh start. Time for you to call Dr. Fawn at Fresh Start Chiropractic in McElhatton. Her new look office is a sea of calm you can escape to anytime you want by calling 570-748-3590. You'll find complete wellness care, modern up-to-date techniques, and state-of-the-art technology to make you feel better. It's a family-friendly atmosphere populated by patients from 2 to 92 with one thing in common: the search to ease their pain. Mission accomplished. Let Dr. Fawn diagnose your symptoms and prescribe a course of action that might even include massage or a visit to the salt room for overall well-being. Dr. Fawn now accepting new patients, so make a fresh start at Fresh Start Chiropractic, a gentle touch with dramatic results. Fresh Start Chiropractic, 565 McElhatton Drive in McElhatton. 570-748-3590. That's 570-748-3590. Or online at drfawnchiro.com.
Bear Country 99.9.
18:40 left in the PSAC quarterfinals in Lock Haven. Lock Haven, Slippery Rock tied up at 6. Slippery Rock back-to-back goals, and they have possession, looking for their first lead of the game.
Coach Van Alstyne there calling that timeout, really looking to continue motivating her troops, really looking to tell them, look, we're playing our game, we're attacking, we're playing the one-on-ones, we're gumming up the works for Lock Haven. They're going to continue to do that and push right now for the lead.
Part of the battle playing against Lock Haven at Charlotte E. Smith Field is belief. Slippery Rock has done more than enough to give themselves that. Near takeaway by Lock Haven. It was a great read by Madison Eberly, but the ball bounces back to Cheyenne Toomer as the Rock has 20 on the shot clock. Toomer tried to go bounce pass to Byerly. That was a curious decision, and it turns into a turnover as Gonkenauer's pass off the body of Costanza, rolling to the far side. And it's Labrizzi who speeds over and saves the day for Lock Haven.
Great hustle by Labrizzi.
First time we've called the sophomore's name today. Lock Haven over the restraining line with 17:56 to go. 6-6 the score. Lock Haven has gone to the 3-feeder look at times this year with success. In the middle of the defense, open. It's Costanza who scores. Slippery Rock did not account for her, and she put the bounce shot low to the far side. And for the third time today, Lock Haven breaks a tie with a goal. They're up 7-6.
Just a play that's worked for them today. They went back to it, got a good strong look. They keep going bottom side on Bitka, and looked for them to continue to hit their spots low.
It helps when you get wide open like that because Costanza had time to pick her spot, and that's a vulnerable position for a goalkeeper to be in.
John, as time ticks down here, we've yet to see many shots from distance. We'll see if somebody steps in and rips one here as we get tighter and tighter in this PSAC playoff lacrosse game.
What's really amazing, and it speaks to how impressive Bitka is, Lock Haven has not been able to abuse her aggressiveness in this game at all.
She's very tough to challenge.
17:37 left, time of the goal. Costanza from Gonkenauer. Katie Costanza with her third of the game to put Lock Haven in front. And it is O'Herrick back in the circle against Toomer, rolling to the far side, and Penders has it for the Rock. And they will craft it, come over the restraining line. Bounce pass by Torsha. Maybe that was one of the messages in the timeout as a matter of intention to try to keep some of those passes that are off the mark from going out as quickly, because when you throw it through the air, it hits that turf. It is flying out of the confines.
They look a little nifty right now with those bounce passes, John.
But they've tried two, and neither has worked. Windelow can't get by. Slippery Rock trying those running handoffs. Penders, a nice spin move. Defender goes down. Shot blocked away by Marte. Out over the back line. It will remain Slippery Rock ball.
And a great stop by Marte and a clean look by the Slippery Rock offensive player.
Aaron Brown with speed. Toomer. Toomer, long range shot swallowed up by Marte. Lauren Marte has been the difference in the second half. Lock Haven would not be in a good spot without her, but they have the ball with a 7-6 lead, and now numbers as they finish the clear. Alex O'Herrick over the restraining line. She is checked off. Keeps the ball. Slippery Rock gets back in position defensively.
And look to see this game get more aggressive and more physical as time ticks down.
Lock Haven 45-2 at home in their last 47. Pass, a dangerous one inside the 8-meter, but it ricochets back out. Now it's anybody's ball. Emily Gearhart first to it for Lock Haven. Shot clock does not reset. Pass now by Gearhart off the stick of Gilbert. As you can see, she felt the pressure of Shaw and did not look the pass in. Lock Haven turns it over for the 21st time. Slippery Rock ball.
Slippery Rock doing what they want to do, causing Lock Haven to play in the midfield, putting some pressure on them and making them turn the ball over.
Whistle, foul against Lock Haven. Slippery Rock on the restart, easily over the restraining line. They are out shooting Lock Haven 25-14. But Lauren Marte, 6 saves in the second half. Lindelof wants to go at McDonough. Can't do it. This Slippery Rock program, since being reinstated over a decade ago, they do not have a playoff win as the Toomer shot is easily snatched by Marte.
It really showed them that they belong in the PSAC playoffs, though, today.
Back-to-back years they've been in the postseason. Last year dropped a 5-4 heartbreaker to IUP. Lock Haven ball, 14:33 to go. 7-6 the Lock Haven lead. Lock Haven clear successful. This game has been close throughout. Lock Haven has not trailed, but they have not led by more than 2. Trying to advance to Friday's PSAC semifinals. Killian searching, probing all the way around the net. Long pass out to O'Herrick. O'Herrick wheeling to her right. Draws another defender. Killian pumps a pass. Around the goal. In front. Gockenauer couldn't field the pass. She nearly gets it back. The ball's still loose. We have a foul. It is against Slippery Rock, and the clock stops with 20 on the shot clock.
And that's Killian, the playmaker, drawing 3 and 4 defenders, and tons of eyes on her. She came around behind the cage there.
And that's a case where if Gockenauer catches that pass, Lock Haven would have been able to make Bitka pay because Bitka was aggressive. The net was open. Gockenauer, though, couldn't catch the pass cleanly. So Lock Haven will go back to work with 20 to shoot.
That's what Lock Haven needs. Opportunities, opportunities, opportunities.
Gilbert splits 2 defenders. She is fouled, and it'll be a free position from the 8-meter for Carly Gilbert.
Timely opportunity here with 14 seconds on the shot clock.
You'd have to believe that deep in the shot clock, she's thinking shot here, even if it is, as you mentioned earlier, from distance.
Might see that one-on-one we've been looking for.
3 for 7 on free positions this year. From to the right of Bitka. It'll be Gockenauer on the shot, wide, near side. Shot clock will reset, though. Pass batted out by Slippery Rock and Raylan Wheat, and it'll be Slippery Rock ball with 13:18 to go. 7-6 the Lock Haven lead.
I'd like to see the replay on that one, John.
Ball is loose on the field, and Slippery Rock and Katie Hart able to get it back. She's in all kinds of trouble. Knocked loose, a foul on Costanza.
2 tough ones if you're a Lock Haven fan right there.
The Lock Haven fans with strong words for the officials, but Slippery Rock gives it up at midfield. In the middle of the field with speed, Lock Haven does not have numbers, running her over the restraining line. A foul on the Rock. Katie Hart commits it. Lock Haven, winners of 7 straight postseason games at home. Up 1, looking to make it 8.
Goal now will be to continue to play your games, continue to do what you want to do, and it's got you here. Continue to be successful.
In the middle, wide open shot, wide by Costanza. It's out over the back line. Labrizzi right there to take it for Lock Haven. Everything but the goal for LHU. Slippery Rock defender ended up going down, and the officials will stop the play to prevent the advantage. It was Jordan Gray again for the Rock.
Had a bit of a distraction on the field. Wind picking up now, brought a cone all the way onto the field that was holding one of the out-of-bounds balls.
Clearly the cone not playoff ready.
No.
11:55 left in the game. Lock Haven with an eternity on the shot clock, leading 7-6. It's hard to figure out how Lock Haven has found their way in front when you look at the stats, but Lauren Marte has been big in goal in the second half. And Lock Haven so confident at home. They have not trailed today.
Killian just having a man on her and a shadow at all times.
Zings it in front for Costanza. It's not there. The ball, though, is not picked up either way, and O'Harick has it. Still 40 seconds left on the shot clock for Lock Haven. O'Harick is the calm for this team. And Lock Haven, just as I say that, they turn it over, and a foul on Gockenauer, as Rachel Shaw has been all over the place today.
Quick and athletic defender for Slippery Rock.
Comes into this game, 49 ground balls on the year, second to Torsha amongst field players for the Rock. She has shown why. With 10:47 left, 7-6 Lock Haven, Slippery Rock. They have not finished the clear yet. Now they have Toomer over the restraining line. She had 3 in the first half. She's been quiet in the second half. Stripped by Gearhart, taken away by Gearhart. Big play by Emily Gearhart.
Toomer was looking for a foul before she started going down the other end.
Lock Haven successful on the clear with 10:22 to go. Right now, Katie Costanza's goal with 17:37 left is the difference. 7-6 Lock Haven.
About 10 minutes to go here, John. Let's see what these teams are made of.
This is not a conventional Lock Haven game for this group. Averaging 15 goals a game. Middle of the defense. O'Harick shot wide near side. It will stay with Lock Haven. Lock Haven's starting to find some angles for those middle cutters. They've just missed on some great looks in the last 5 minutes.
Shooters have been hesitant to challenge Bitka. Trying to paint the edge instead of attacking strong.
And that bit of brushwork goes astray for Lock Haven as Lock Haven gives it up. Slippery Rock with the ground ball, and immediately Kelsey Van Alstyne will take a timeout. 9:27 left in the game. PSAC quarterfinals. Lock Haven 7, Slippery Rock 6. This is Lock Haven Women's Lacrosse, presented by the Bear Country Sports Network and the Havencast YouTube stream.
Food and fun with friends and family when you go to Haywood's on the Green in Mill Hall. With a large bar and their big screen TVs, Haywood's is where you should go to catch the game with your buddies. Their spacious dining room and kids menu make them a family favorite too. Ask Haywood's about their special banquet menu for events in a ballroom capable of hosting parties up to 200 people. 570-748-8402 at 748-8402 for reservations. Or check them out online, haywoodsotg.com, and on Facebook and Instagram. Dr. Jason Madigan at Sport and Spine Chiropractic Rehab, not just a chiropractor, but also a nationally certified strength and conditioning specialist. Sport and Spine Chiropractic Rehab, providing comprehensive evaluations and programs for musculoskeletal injuries, including post-surgical rehab, injury prevention programs, and strength and conditioning programs. 570-858-5645 or visit their Facebook page today for more information. Optimize your health and performance. 8 North Grove Street, Lock Haven.
Lock Haven University. The Haven, an affordable, top-level education in the heart of Pennsylvania. Small class sizes and the courses you need to achieve your dreams. The perfect environment to turn your passion into real success in the real world. Lock Haven University. Follow your passion. Embrace your possibilities. We've got you covered.
Find out more at our new website, lockhaven.edu.
Bear Country 99.9.
Lock Haven hoping to make some sweet music over the final 9:27. Leading the PSAC quarterfinals 7-6 over Slippery Rock. The Rock with the ball. They have to go length of the field left to right out of their timeout.
Stay focused. That's what both coaches told their teams. Stay focused, play our game.
Interesting to see what Kelsey Van Alstyne designed out of that timeout. Pretty simple. Tia Torsha, take the ball and run, and that's what she has done over the restraining line. It's Munster with the shot stuffed by Marte, and she will fire the ball aimlessly upfield. Now the chase is on for Haley Killian. Killian trying to get there before it rolls out. She will be able to stop it, but she is not going to be able to control it. Tori Penders with the hustle for Slippery Rock. Touch pass by Torsha, and over the restraining line, Lindelof is fouled with 8:44 to go. The chaos has been the story all day. 41 combined turnovers, including 25 for Lock Haven.
Slippery Rock hoping it comes down to individual efforts by their scores.
Somehow, Lock Haven up one, 7-6, 8:25 to go. Under the bright sunshine on an 83-degree day in Lock Haven. Munster on the near side. Torsha is taken off her spot by O'Herrick. Torsha looks back at the shot clock. It reads 37. The all-PSA seer wants the crease roll. Looks for it. She is double teamed. Can't get a shot away. Ball squirts loose. Foul against Slippery Rock. That is sensational Lock Haven defense.
Boy, John, did you talk about that? When they got out of that timeout, coach said, hey, Torsha, take the basketball or take the ball and attack the net. And Lock Haven read it perfect, putting two on her, making sure eyes are on her at all times.
You got the right idea, though, because this is really basketball on turf as McDonough loses the handle, and Slippery Rock has it back. Brevaudet. 7:32 to go. How painful, as somebody who coaches a sport where you see turnovers, how painful is it to watch a game with 43 combined turnovers?
John, you get extra gray hairs on your head every time the ball's turned over. Ages you a day.
Bylerly's shot was going wide, but Marte caught it anyway. Lauren Marte had 2 saves in the first half. In the second half, she now has 9. Slippery Rock has scored just twice in the half. Ball deflected on the far side. Out. It is Slippery Rock ball with 6:56 left. 7-6 Lock Haven.
Marte's been a rock star, John. Really holding the fort down for Lock Haven.
If this was Gladys and the Pips, ball possession has been the Pips for Lock Haven. Lauren Marte has been Gladys. Slippery Rock over the restraining line. Lock Haven trying to finish the home schedule at 10-0 here. Slippery Rock looking for their first modern era postseason win. And trying to move to 9-1 on the road this year. 6:15 left. 7-6 Lock Haven. It was tied at 4 at the half. Munster looking for a cutting Vaudet. Gilbert's all over her. Steal by Katie McDonough. Can Lock Haven finish a clear now? McDonough is being harassed, has it stripped, and she's fouled from behind by Toomer. Good quick look by McDonough to Gearhart, and she should have easy entry over the restraining line. She does with 5:45 to go.
Great opportunity for Lock Haven to get their score and offense moving.
Once Lock Haven has gotten into their offense, they've had better looks over the last 10 minutes, but no goals to speak of. In fact, there hasn't been a goal in this game in 12 minutes since the Katie Costanza tiebreaker.
Run a set, get your playmakers the ball, and see what happens.
If Lock Haven could score here, you would feel a sigh of relief both from the players and the fans. Shooting space violation against Slippery Rock. Carly Gilbert had the ball when it happened. She will have the free position from the 8-meter to the right of Emily Bitka. Gilbert goes top corner for the goal. Carly Gilbert with her second of the day. She placed it in that upper 90 on the near side. It is 8-6 Lock Haven.
Really challenged her on that play and took it home.
Officials will measure on the stick, and then they just drop it and walk away. They already know it is 8-6 LHU.
One of my favorite parts about this sport is the celebrations, John. These girls are out here putting their all into it, and they get an opportunity to celebrate.
The Lock Haven bench has a specific celebration for every player on their team when they score a goal. And it's right in rhythm with whatever song is playing to celebrate the goal.
Ain't nothing wrong with having a little fun.
That breaks a goalless drought for both teams of 12 minutes, 26 seconds. Lock Haven, in fact, that's the first free position goal either way in this game. Carly Gilbert scores it, her 23rd of the year. Lock Haven, for the third time today, make it the fourth time, they have a 2-goal cushion.
We'll look to Marte, John, to close the game.
Seems unfair to ask Marte to do anything else, but she's done it all in the second half.
True leader for her team.
First-year starter, lost the starting job mid-season to freshman Lauren Girardi, but took it back with a similar virtuoso second-half performance in relief in the IUP game. That win, the reason Lock Haven is hosting this game, along with the win over Slippery Rock in March. Lock Haven wins the draw, Braxton Redinger, and now, with 5 minutes to go, Lindsay Reese will take a timeout, and Lock Haven in the driver's seat, trying to bring this home. They lead Slippery Rock 8-6, 5 minutes even to go. This is Lock Haven University Women's Lacrosse, presented by the Bear Country Sports Network.
The Veterans Benefit Center, Bellefonte Avenue in downtown Lock Haven, serves any and all veterans and family members from any time period. The Veterans Benefit Center offers education and training, VA work study, transition assistance, and much more. For full information, visit their Bellefonte Avenue location in Lock Haven. The Veterans Benefit Center, combining 64 years of military service and 27 years of VA claims experience to assist you. Open Monday through Friday, 800 hours to 1700 hours. Call 570-748-5929 today. Dr. Jason Madigan at Sport and Spine Chiropractic Rehab, not just a chiropractor, but also a nationally certified strength and conditioning specialist. Sport and Spine Chiropractic Rehab, providing comprehensive evaluations and programs for musculoskeletal injuries, including post-surgical rehab, injury prevention programs, and strength and conditioning programs. 570-858-5645 or visit their Facebook page today for more information. Optimize your health and performance. 8 North Grove Street, Lock Haven.
The Bear. WQBR, Avis Williamsport State College.
5 minutes on the clock left in this PSAC quarterfinal. Winner advances to Friday's semifinal at number 1 seed Westchester. Lock Haven with an 8-6 lead. They have not allowed a goal in nearly 16 minutes. Jonathan Schwab, Zach Smith with you. Lock Haven with the ball, 86 on the shot clock. Zach, what do you think the message from Lock Haven head coach Lindsay Reese was in that timeout?
Great timeout for Coach Reese. She gets an opportunity to calm her team down, tell them, look, we have a 2-goal lead. Let's use the shot clock. Let's get a great look. Let's go up 3.
Dana Wallace drawing 3 defenders, going behind the goal to Killian. I would guess the first priority for Lock Haven, run some time off the clock, and then if you get a goal, that's icing.
They would love a goal right now, John.
Redinger pumping a long-distance shot, instead goes behind the goal. Lock Haven is really trying to stretch Slippery Rock out. They're daring them to come out to them, saying, okay, you want to pressure us all the way out here, we're going to cut someone to the middle, and then you've got problems.
I would suspect this to play right into what Lock Haven wants to do. We have great passers, people who can cut, and with these open wide lanes that are available right now, we could get a great shot on goal with 10 to 15 seconds on that shot clock.
Braxton Redinger does not have a shooting lane. Whistle and a foul against Slippery Rock with 22 on the shot clock. Katie Hart commits it. Restart for Killian. In front, Costanza open around Ditka, bounces it home.
Great patience by Ditka on that score.
Costanza waited and used that patience, as you said, to get by Emily Ditka. It's why she is approaching 60 goals on the year. Her 4th of the game from Haley Killian. It comes with 3:52 to go. And Lock Haven with their first 3-goal lead of the day. It's 9-6.
And with the way the defense has been playing right now, Lock Haven has to be feeling pretty good. Can't get too confident, though. There's still a lot of time left.
If you're Lock Haven, you're one draw control away from feeling really good about yourself. This veteran Lock Haven team, every time Slippery Rock tied the game up, Lock Haven had an answer.
And here we go with that draw, John.
It'll be Kate Hooper against Cheyenne Toomer of Slippery Rock. This ball spun back, lands right in the stick of Tia Torsha for the Rock. Torsha over the restraining line. Slippery Rock. No time to waste. Now down by 3. This is where individual talent can feed a comeback. The problem is Lock Haven has been so gap sound defensively. As Vade on the roll, she is dispossessed. It is a Lock Haven takeaway. Katie McDonough has it with 3:19 left. Lock Haven up 9-6.
They got to be feeling good if they can get the clear here, John.
There's no time limit on the clear. Gilbert was stripped by Lindelof but got it back. Mercyhurst has already advanced. They will face East Stroudsburg Friday at Westchester in the other semifinal. They beat Bloomsburg 16-7. Good cut by Costanza. Lock Haven is able to clear it.
Nice display of passing there, John.
2:44 left. In the middle, Costanza couldn't handle the pass, and Bitka will scoop it up. That's an unnecessary risk. Lock Haven, though, scrapping for it back, and they've got it. Dana Lawless with the takeaway. Alex O'Herrick with the pickup. Full 90 with 2:25 left for Lock Haven.
No rush right now, John.
9-6, the Lock Haven lead. The worst thing you can do right now if you're Lock Haven is shoot the ball. Instead, they do the next worst thing. They give it up before they can even get a shot. Vade with the steal. Slippery Rock does not have numbers yet. 4-on-4 Aaron Brown with 1:53 to go. 9-6 Lock Haven.
Just a momentary lapse of focus, John.
Slippery Rock with already a new school record for wins in a season with 13. Looking for their 14th, but Toomer shovels it right to Braxton Redinger, and she is fouled with 1:32 to go.
If you have lost keys, please come to the press box, describe them, and claim that we have found some keys. Thank you.
Lock Haven can take this down to about 3 seconds left if they use the whole shot clock, but that seems ambitious because the ball handling has been as shaky as it was there. Hooper loses it out on the far side. For Lock Haven, that is their 30th turnover of the game. That is twice their season average. And yet, Slippery Rock with the ball. Lock Haven a 3-goal lead with 1:04 to go. Remarkable. Toomer's pass again off target, and it'll be O'Herrick for Lock Haven. Slippery Rock with their 22nd turnover. Lock Haven with 47 seconds left. They are going to finish the 2018 home season a perfect 10-0, and they will keep their NCAA regional dreams alive and play on Friday on the road against the number 1 seed undefeated Westchester.
And just such a strong performance today from number 17 in goal, Lauren Marte. Really keeping her team level-headed. And when mistakes were made, she took care of them.
Lauren Marte, 9 second-half saves as Costanza looking for the cherry on top. Instead, will back it out. Lock Haven does not need to shoot. They will send Slippery Rock to their season's end. The seniors get to play at least one more time. Lock Haven defends Shar. The final score, Lock Haven 9, Slippery Rock 6. We will be back with the post-game wrap-up. This is Lock Haven University Women's Lacrosse, presented by the Bear Country Sports Network and the Havencast YouTube stream.
Fun with friends and family when you go to Haywood's on the Green in Mill Hall. With a large bar and their big screen TVs, Haywood's is where you should go to catch the game with your buddies. Their spacious dining room and kids menu make them a family favorite too. Ask Haywood's about their special banquet menu for events in a ballroom capable of hosting parties up to 200 people. 570-748-8402 at 748-8402 for reservations. Or check them out online, haywoodsotg.com, and on Facebook and Instagram. You and your child deserve the best, so choose Sugared Orthodontics, now open in their new location just off of the McElhatton exit of Route 220. Dr. Joe Sugared and Dr. Damian Mariano, a Jersey Shore native, have a new state-of-the-art office, and they want you to call now. 570-769-5082. Sugared Orthodontics, straightening teeth for both children and adults using today's techniques to assure success for less. Sugared Orthodontics, now open in McElhatton, 570-769-5082.
The Bear Country 99.9.
Final this afternoon in the PSAC quarterfinals. Number 4 seed Lock Haven, 9. Number 5 seed Slippery Rock, 6. With the win, Lock Haven improves to 10-0 at home this season. They move to 13-5 on the year. They keep their NCAA regional hopes alive. Slippery Rock sees their season end at 13-5. Again, the winningest single season in Slippery Rock history. Lock Haven, though, will play on Friday in the PSAC semifinals. Jonathan Schwab, Zach Smith with you. Let's recap how we got there. Tight game throughout. Lock Haven took a 2-goal lead at 3-1 on back-to-back goals in the first 7 minutes of the game by Ashley Gockenauer and Katie Costanza. Slippery Rock, though, 2 goals right before halftime to lock it up at the intermission. Cheyenne Toomer with a woman down goal with 1:31 left. Then Caitlin Byerly all by herself to even the game up at 4 at the break. In the second half, Lauren Marte was the story for Lock Haven. Lock Haven took a quick 6-4 lead on back-to-back goals. Again, it was Costanza and Gockenauer. First goal by Costanza with 29:35 to go, made it 5-4. Then Gockenauer from Braxton Redinger with 25:14 left. Lock Haven was up 6-4. And then Slippery Rock applied heavy pressure over the next 10 minutes. They came up with 2 goals, but it could have been much more. Tia Torsha with 22:06 left. Then Francesca Windelow with 20:41 to go from Danny Porath to tie the game up at 6. But Slippery Rock could not find a way to move in front. And Katie Costanza put Lock Haven in front for good with 17:37 to go from Ashley Gockenauer to make it 7-6. Carly Gilbert, after a 12-minute drought without a goal for each team, scored on a free position shot with 5:11 left to make it 8-6. And Costanza, it was her day as she finished off the scoring on a feed from Haley Killian. 2 seniors in their final game at Charlotte E. Smith Field. With 3:52 left, we had our final of 9-6. Let's go individual stats for each team, and we'll actually start with the team stats. Shots, Slippery Rock outshot Lock Haven 28-19. Free position shots, 5 for the Rock, 3 for Lock Haven. Ground balls, Slippery Rock 21, Lock Haven 19. Clears, Lock Haven 19 of 26, Slippery Rock 16 of 21. Draw control, Slippery Rock, after being dominated in the first matchup by Lock Haven. They actually won in that category today, 10-7. Turnovers, 30 for Lock Haven, 22 for Slippery Rock. Caused turnovers, Lock Haven 14, Slippery Rock 13. Now the individuals. For Lock Haven, Katie Costanza, 4 goals. Ashley Gockenauer, 2 goals, 2 assists. Dana Wallace, a goal and 2 assists, all in the first 7 minutes of the game. Carly Gilbert, 2 goals. Haley Killian, 2 assists. And a helper for Braxton Redinger as well. In goal, Lauren Marte with 11 saves, and we'll have more on that in a second. For Slippery Rock, Cheyenne Toomer with 3 goals. A goal each for Tia Torsha, Caitlin Byerly, and Francesca Lindelow. An assist apiece for Erin Brown and Danny Porath. In goal, Emily Bitka with 3 saves. Zach, coming into this game, Lauren Marte, a .436 save percentage on the year. Emily Bitka, best in Division II, a .565 save percentage. And you look at the stats and say, how in the world did Lock Haven win this game? Lock Haven scored on 9 of their 12 shots on goal against Bitka. Lauren Marte, meanwhile, those clutch 11 saves and a .647 save percentage.
Well, for me, John, it really came down to the defenses of both teams. Slippery Rock, all credit. They came in, they played their game, turned Lock Haven over 30 times. Lauren Marte was so strong in goal. Emily Bitka was so strong in goal for her teams. We saw the final score a little low at 9-6, and all credit to the defenses. For either team, you really saw neither of the offenses get going like they wanted to, but Slippery Rock stuck to their game plan, made a lot of plays in the midfield, really came into Charlotte Smith, a really tough place to play, competed, and forced Lock Haven out of their game. Their defense just held it down for Lock Haven.
We talk about it very often during basketball season when it's not pretty, but it's a win. It wasn't attractive, but as coaches, you take it.
You take it every day of the week. When it's the playoffs, you move on when you win, and Lock Haven did that today.
Let's look at the out-of-town scoreboard. Other Lock Haven University action from today. Lock Haven baseball dropping a doubleheader on the road at Seton Hill. 6-2 in Game 1, 8-1 in Game 2. Other PSAC women's lacrosse scores. The other quarterfinal, Mercyhurst blew out Bloomsburg by a 16-7 score. Slippery Rock season now over. Lock Haven will play on Friday in the PSAC semifinals on the road against the number 1 seed, undefeated Westchester. That will get rolling at 1 p.m. again on Friday. Zach, a pleasure having you in the booth with me for this afternoon's broadcast, and you brought good luck to the Bald Eagles as they won number 10 in a row at home this season.
Well, thanks for the invite here, John. It was a beautiful day to showcase the 17745 and our campus here at Lock Haven University. It was great to see Lock Haven women's lacrosse come out with the win today.
Our next broadcast on the Bear Country Sports Network will be on Saturday as Lock Haven baseball celebrates their senior day. Could be pivotal games depending on how Friday shakes out. Lock Haven home against East Stroudsburg for a twin bill. 12:45 pregame Game 1, 1 p.m. first pitch, 3:30 expected first pitch for Game 2. Thanks to everyone who made this afternoon's broadcast possible, including Lock Haven Director of Athletic Communications and Marketing, Doug Spatafor, his graduate assistants, Matt Gio and Ryan Bogacik, Lock Haven head coach Lindsay Reese, Lock Haven Associate Athletic Director and Senior Women's Administrator Danielle Barney, Slippery Rock head coach Kelsey Van Alstyne, Slippery Rock Director of Athletic Communication John Holtz, and his assistant Tyler McIntosh, as well as our Havencast crew, producer Corey Woomer, cameraman Tyler Rothman, and, of course, my broadcast partner, Zach Smith. For our entire Bear Country Sports Network and Havencast crew, the final, number 4 seed Lock Haven 9, number 5 seed Slippery Rock 6. You have been listening to Lock Haven University Women's Lacrosse, presented by the Bear Country Sports Network and the Havencast YouTube